When we talk about next-generation missile systems in 2025, one name that has started to circulate in defense discussions and online forums is the F micro-F missile. While official details remain limited and much of the information comes from defense analysts and open-source intelligence, the concept of the 2025 F micro-F missile represents a broader shift in how modern strike systems are being designed, deployed, and integrated into future warfare doctrines. First, let's set the stage. Over the past decade, missile technology has evolved rapidly. We've seen the rise of hypersonic glide vehicles, advanced cruise missiles with terrain-hugging capability, eye-assisted targeting systems, and improved electronic countermeasures. The 2025 F micro-F missile is said to be part of this new generation, emphasizing speed, precision, survivability, and network integration. The F micro-F missile is rumored to be designed as a multi-role strike platform. That means instead of being limited to one mission profile like purely anti-ship or strictly land attack, it is engineered to adapt. In today's battlefield environment, flexibility is everything. Militaries are looking for systems that can switch targets, update mid-flight, and respond to changing tactical data in real time. One of the most talked about features associated with the 2025 F micro-F missile is its potential high-speed capability. While not officially confirmed as hypersonic, defense observers suggest that it could operate in the high supersonic range, possibly approaching hypersonic speeds in certain phases of flight. This matters because speed directly reduces reaction time for enemy air defenses. The faster the missile, the harder it is to intercept. But speed alone is not enough. Modern air defense systems are incredibly advanced, so survivability is just as important as velocity. The F micro-F missile concept reportedly incorporates a low observable design that could include reduced radar cross-section shaping, advanced composite materials, and potentially a variable flight profile. By altering altitude and direction unpredictably, the missile becomes more difficult to track and engage. Another area where the 2025 F micro-F missile appears to stand out is guidance and targeting. In older systems, missiles relied heavily on pre-programmed coordinates or basic active radar homing. Today, integration with satellite navigation, inertial navigation systems, and possibly real-time data links allow for mid-course corrections. The F micro-F missile is believed to support network-centric warfare, meaning it could receive updates from drones, reconnaissance aircraft, or ground stations while in flight. This kind of connectivity transforms a missile from a simple fire-and-forget weapon into a dynamic strike asset. Imagine launching a missile at a moving naval target. Midway through its flight, a drone confirms the target has altered course. With data link capability, the missile can adjust trajectory, ensuring higher accuracy and mission success. There is also speculation regarding the propulsion system. Advanced turbojet or ramjet engines are common in modern cruise missiles, and if the F micro-F missile is indeed pushing into high supersonic territory, a ramjet or scramjet-assisted propulsion phase could be part of its architecture. Such systems allow sustained high speeds over long distances, maintaining energy throughout flight. Range is another critical factor. Although exact figures are unknown, analysts suggest that the 2025 F micro-F missile would likely be designed for medium to long-range operations. This allows launch platforms to remain outside heavily defended zones. Standoff capability has become a central doctrine element in modern military planning. The ability to strike without exposing aircraft or ships to immediate counterattack is a massive strategic advantage. Now let's talk about launch platforms. A versatile missile in 2025 must be platform agnostic. The F micro-F missile concept is rumored to be compatible with multiple systems, possibly ground-based launchers, naval vertical launch systems, and even aircraft pylons. This cross-platform compatibility reduces logistical complexity and increases deployment flexibility. From a strategic standpoint, the introduction of a system like the eth micro-eth missile signals an emphasis on deterrence. Modern missile systems are not just tactical tools, they are political instruments. Possessing advanced strike capability influences regional power balances. It changes how adversaries calculate risk. Even if the missile is never used in combat, its existence can alter negotiations and defense postures. We should also consider the role of artificial intelligence in 2025 missile systems. AI-assisted target recognition, threat evaluation, and flight optimization are becoming standard in next-gen designs. If the eth micro-eth missile integrates AI algorithms, it could potentially distinguish between decoys and real targets, improving effectiveness against advanced countermeasures. Electronic warfare resilience is another likely focus area. Modern battlefields are saturated with jamming systems and cyber threats. A missile that cannot operate in GPS-denied or electronically contested environments becomes vulnerable. Therefore, the eth micro-eth missile would almost certainly rely on hardened navigation systems, encrypted communication links, and autonomous fallback modes if external guidance is disrupted. Warhead configuration is also an important element. While details are speculative, multi-role missiles often support modular warheads. This could include high-explosive fragmentation for general targets, penetration warheads for hardened structures, or specialized payloads depending on mission requirements. Modular design increases operational versatility. In terms of construction materials, the push toward lightweight composites and heat-resistant alloys is central to maintaining structural integrity at high speeds. Sustained high supersonic travel generates significant thermal stress. Advanced materials ensure that performance is not compromised during flight. Logistics and maintenance also play a crucial role. Modern missile systems are increasingly designed with streamlined storage and quick deployment in mind. If the 2025 eth micro-eth missile follows this trend, it would likely feature sealed canister storage, reducing maintenance demands and improving readiness. Cost is always a factor in next-generation weapon systems. Advanced technology brings higher development expenses. However, modularity and multi-platform compatibility can offset costs by reducing the need for multiple specialized systems. In that sense, the eth micro-eth missile might represent a consolidation approach, replacing several older missile types with one adaptable platform. Let's also address the geopolitical context. In 2025, missile defense systems are becoming more layered and more capable. From ground-based interceptors to ship-mounted air defense arrays and advanced radar networks, the defensive side of the equation is constantly evolving. Offensive missile designers must therefore innovate continuously. The eth micro-eth missile appears to be a response to this evolving defense landscape. Another interesting angle is export potential. If developed for domestic use, a variant could potentially be offered to allied nations. Depending on international agreements and strategic considerations, export versions typically have reduced range or capability, but they still provide significant capability enhancements to recipient countries. Training and integration into existing forces is another layer of complexity. Introducing a new missile system requires updates to doctrine, simulation systems, and operator training. Digital simulation and virtual testing environments are likely used extensively during development and deployment. There is also the question of scalability. Can the missile be upgraded over time? Modern systems are increasingly designed with open architecture software, allowing updates without complete hardware redesign. If the eth micro-eth missile incorporates such architecture, it can remain relevant well into the 2030s. In the broader perspective, the 2025 eth micro-eth missile reflects the global trend toward precision, speed, and connectivity. Missiles are no longer standalone weapons, they are nodes in a larger combat network. They communicate, adapt, and respond dynamically. It's important to note that much of what we're discussing is based on analysis and projected capability trends rather than confirmed public specifications. Defense programs often operate under strict secrecy, and real performance details may differ from public assumptions. However, the pattern is clear. Modern missile development is moving towards smarter systems, not just faster ones. Intelligence, resilience, and interoperability are becoming just as critical as raw destructive power. As we move deeper into 2025, systems like the Th micro-Eth missile will likely shape discussions around strategic stability, arms control, and defense spending priorities. The technological race in missile development continues to accelerate, and every new system raises the bar for both offense and defense. Ultimately, the 2025 Th micro-Eth missile symbolizes a new era of integrated strike capability. Whether it becomes widely deployed or remains a specialized asset, its design philosophy aligns with the broader transformation of modern military technology. And, as always, the real impact of such systems lies not only in their technical specifications but in how they are integrated into strategy, doctrine, and international relations. The missile itself is just hardware. The true power comes from how it fits into the evolving architecture of 21st century defense. That's everything you need to know about the 2025 Th micro-Eth missile update, a system that represents speed, adaptability, and the next step in modern strike technology.